Things you didn't know about Dove Cameron.
Hey guys, it's Dove, aka Spider-Gwen from Marvel Rising.
Dove Cameron has captivated audiences and fans since she burst onto the Disney Channel scene, now one of the biggest stars her age. Dove Cameron has been a highlight of ours here at Lime Report, especially in the wake of her good friend and co-star Cameron Boyce's passing. But there is still so much to know about Dove Cameron that doesn't have to do with Cameron Boyce or her current Disney Channel work. Welcome to Lime Report. Today we're talking about Dove Cameron and going through the lesser-known facts of her life. Make sure to watch through to the end to catch every little bit of information you came here for. And don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and comment keyword Chloe for a chance to win our $100 Amazon gift card giveaway. One thing that might surprise fans is that Dove hasn't always been named Dove. Turns out that Dove Cameron was born Chloe Cameron. She revealed this over an Instagram post describing why she chose to legally change her name to Dove. Captioning a photo of her Starbucks order, she wrote, "So I just wanted to take this time to explain my name to all of you lovelies because I've seen that there is quite a bit of confusion. My birth name is Chloe, but my daddy called me Dove or Dovey as a nickname since I was very small, just over a year old. As some of you know, my father passed away a few years ago, right around the time I started acting. So I decided to change it legally in honor of him, which gives me great joy every day that I was able to do something so lasting and permanent, pay homage to his memory. But I still go by Chloe to some family members and Brian, and some Starbucks employees. So Dove is not a stage name, it's actually a name that means a lot to me, for many reasons. I love you all, happy Monday!" In reference to her late father, Dove Cameron is no stranger to loss. Many fans would be surprised to learn of the tragedies in her past. Make sure to keep watching to find out everything you never knew about the young Disney star. You won't want to miss a moment. When she was just 15 years old, her father, Philip Allen Hosterman, passed away suddenly. Entertainment Weekly reported that he had taken his own life. Dove Cameron has been fairly quiet on the issue of her father's passing, but she did post this tribute to him in 2016. Dove wrote, "You still teach me lessons every day, make me laugh as the lessons you instilled at a young age begin to settle into my bones and make more sense. You set me up for the best life imaginable, and I plan to make you proud every single day and never waste it. I love you eternally and can't wait to see you again. Maybe in our next life as we find each other over and over. Forever your best friend and your little girl." Dove Cameron went on to describe the circumstances around her father's passing. She said, "He took his own life and he also was closeted, which we only found out after he died," she said. "When I found that out, that he was closeted, I was like, everything adds up. I'd really like to write a movie about him one day because my dad was just the most fascinating human being." Another shocking loss struck Dove Cameron about 5 years after her father's passing. Dove had become good friends with the YouTube star Christina Grimmie, and the pair had actually collaborated on a project together. Unfortunately, Grimmie passed away suddenly and too soon when an incensed fan took her life with a firearm, and then his own. Dove Cameron tweeted a response to her friend's passing saying, "I am so sad. How can you move on from a weekend like this? I love every single one of you. Humanity is confusing. Love as much as you can." Not only has Dove gone through serious loss in her past, but she also has a previous engagement that has been largely forgotten by the limelight. She used to be engaged to celebrity Ryan McCartan, who was a co-star on the hit show Liv and Maddie. The show was a huge breaking point in Dove Cameron's career and brought her very close to McCartan. After dating for 3 years, they declared their engagement in 2016, but the happy pairing was not to last. They called off the marriage just 6 months after getting engaged. In an interview with 17, Dove Cameron describes some of the stresses in her engagement. She said, "It was my first ever real relationship and it was on screen and off screen. A lot of what I went through in that first relationship, the very low lows, I did not make public. I was under the impression that I had to make everything look perfect all the time, and my partner definitely put that in my ear. People thought I was sharing loads, but I hardly shared anything." Both issued statements over Twitter to address the split to their fans. McCartan wrote, "Dove has decided this relationship isn't what she wants. We still love each other very much. Please be sensitive as this is painful." Dove Cameron replied by writing, "Thank you for your support and full hearts in this very intense and human time. There's a lot of love between Ryan and I. Life is beautiful and long." Since then, Dove Cameron has very clearly moved on, falling into a relationship with her Descendants co-star Thomas Dougherty. The two have a seemingly incredible, healthy relationship. Dove said in a media appearance, "Every thought or feeling I have, no matter how strange or dark or heavy, he is a safe space for me, a never-ending well of patience and generosity. He is my world." Despite how happy they appear together, there were some rumors of a breakup that circulated last year. In response to these rumors, Dove Cameron issued 2 tweets reading, "PSA, Thomas and I are fine. No, we are not broken up. Yes, we are still together. No, we are not fighting. We are madly in love and better than ever. Please stop speculating, spreading rumors when you have absolutely no basis. All smooth sailing over here. Thanks for checking in. Not everything I post has to do with Thomas, especially when it's vague or negative. I wouldn't indirect my boyfriend like that. I'm not 11. I definitely wouldn't be sneakily hinting at issues in my relationship like hidden meaning Easter egg clues. My life isn't a reality show. Bye. Now that we've covered Dove Cameron's romantic world and the tragedies of her past, let's take a look at some of the other fun facts about her that fans may not know. Dove Cameron was raised on Bainbridge Island, sitting comfortably in the Salish Sea in the shadow of Seattle skyscrapers. She has talked in the past about how she misses the beautiful scenery, the proximity to Seattle, and the ferry boats. She moved to Los Angeles when she was 14 years old to pursue her career, but still returns to Washington State from time to time to visit where she grew up. Dove Cameron also loves to visit Paris and has many times throughout her life. Her love of the French culture and country has seen her become a French language speaker, but she admits that she knows more Spanish than French. In a statement issued to clear up her nationality, Dove wrote, "I went to Paris a lot growing up because, by blood, we're crazy French. My parents wanted their kids to have 2 feet in their culture." She traveled a lot in her youth, also spending some summers in India where her parents' jewelry business was based. Another fun fact about Dove Cameron, she is always chewing gum, even when on set. In an exclusive interview with Elite Daily, Dove described her long-term relationship with chewing gum, saying, "I'm obsessed with gum. I always have multiple flavors of gum with me. I'm always chewing gum. And this is really unprofessional, but basically every TV show or film that you've seen me in, I have gum in my mouth. That's how much I chew gum. You'll never see it, you can never tell, but it's so funny because I'll be filming a scene and then they'll call out, 'Cut!' and you see my mouth start moving. I just love gum." In fact, she loves gum so much that she officially partnered with Tic Tac Gum. In the same interview, she went on to say, "I've always had Tic Tacs in my life. I've always been a Tic Tac girl. But mostly, I was really excited when they announced that they were going to come out with a gum because I'm a gum connoisseur." Dove Cameron has been a staple of the Disney Channel for years now, and the recent release of Descendants 3 has once again shot her into the spotlight. But what many fans might not know is that she almost had a very different career. The Western film True Grit, directed by the Coen brothers, came out in 2010 and was an adaptation of an earlier classic of the genre. The lead character, a young and ambitious girl named Maddie Ross, goes on a grand adventure to avenge her father. Little do people know, but it was almost Dove Cameron who played Maddie Ross in the film, which would have placed her beside big shots like Matt Damon and Jeff Bridges. Had she gotten this role, it's doubtful that she would have gone the full Disney route. In a media appearance, Dove Cameron described the close casting process for True Grit, saying, "The first and only thing I went out for when I lived in Seattle was True Grit. I had no training and I didn't even have a headshot. It ended up coming down to Haley, who got the role, one other girl, and me. That's when my parents decided that was enough to move me out to LA. It's safe to say that moving her out there was in fact the right decision because shortly after, she became a huge star." It looks like we have time for one more fun fact, so let's take a look at Dove Cameron's appearance in the musical Mamma Mia. Most fans will of course be aware of Cameron's role in the performance at the Hollywood Bowl, but what many don't know are the circumstances around her performance. It turns out that Dove only had 10 days to prepare, which goes without saying isn't a lot before performing in front of 18,000 people. She ended up starring alongside a fellow Disney alumni, Corbin Bleu, best known for his role in the High School Musical franchise, and the two received rave reviews from entertainment outlets nationwide. It's likely that Dove Cameron will be returning to the stage in future, since she was so well received. Were you surprised at any of the facts we've revealed? Do you have your own ideas about Dove Cameron's past? Is there any juicy information we glossed over? What do you know about Dove Cameron that we don't? Let us know all of your thoughts in the comments below. We'd really love to hear them. This has been Lime Report, taking you through the little-known facts about Dove Cameron. Thanks so much for watching through to the end. And don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and comment keyword Chloe for a chance to win our $100 Amazon gift card giveaway. Make sure to hit that notification bell so you never miss an update on the news you care about most. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time on Lime Report.
Because that's just like, it's my dream role. It's been my dream role since I was like 8. Blessed. It's a pretty nice setup. Oh, I literally just noticed that this is Oregon.
This is not no. But he was friends with all of my friends, and I had never been to a dance because I was
Risky! Guys, it's definitely gonna fall. Just kidding. Who's your favorite artist right now?
Oregon.
What's your dress?
It was Miss Awkward, and I got asked, and he asked me on the Starbucks cup, and it was so cute because I love Starbucks. Wow, how sweet.
I really love St. Vincent. I love Bishop Briggs. And then like obviously like Cheyenne Jackson and Kristen Chenoweth. Who was your... I don't know what I did to deserve this. I don't know what I did to deserve this much love.
He understands me. This is gonna be so great and easy breezy. And all of my friends wanted me to go to this
Your first celebrity crush? I feel like my first crush was Jack Skellington from...
Jay, we had such a good relationship in the dance, but I didn't have a date and I didn't have a boyfriend and I was awkward, but I was like, they took me under their wing and I was kind of like the little one. I was younger than everybody and they were like,